All right, thank you. Mr. Reichert.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and welcome. Good to see you again. I want to echo some of the comments made by members here. The working relationship we've had with the Ambassador Kirk and his team, I hope continues with our staff, and I know that our staff is in continuous conversation with yours, and we hope that continues. I just want to make a quick comment about TPA. We know that you don't have to make a formal request for that authority. It's Congress's job to move forward with that. But I think there's a perception that goes back to, I think, the Korean agreements. It goes back to the ascension of Russia into the WTO world, that the administration wasn't, as actively involved in that process and those processes as we'd like to see. And so I think there's the perception today that the administration may not be as aggressively involved as we'd like to see them be in helping us promote the idea of the tremendous need for TPA. So I would encourage you to be more active and the President to be more active in that regard. But I also want to ask a question on TPP. You mentioned that you have a focus to get this done by the end of the year. I want to get a little bit more specific. I'd like to know what your strategy is to get it done by the end of the year, and is there anything we can do to help you get that accomplished?
Our strategy is to work very hard, and we're working around the
clock. Any more details than that?
I'm happy to go through more details with you, but look, the team at USTR is doing a phenomenal job. This is a very complex negotiation with 11 and soon to be 12 countries in the negotiation. We have 29 chapters. Many of the issues we're dealing with are new issues that none of the countries around the table have negotiated before in any agreement, and that's an ongoing mutual learning process. We've done a lot of work over the last 2 years to close out chapters, close out issues, park issues. They're engaged as we speak right now in trying to move that agenda forward, and they'll be meeting with the Japanese at the end of this round to welcome them into the discussions and bring them up to speed on the status of the negotiations. But we have our strategy is to work country by country, issue by issue, and to get a sense, particularly as we enter the end game, of where the trade-offs are going to be and how best to come up with a deal that everyone will find in their mutual interests, but that raises the overall standards and achieves the level of ambition that we set out.
So we know that your staff works hard. So the fact that they work hard and that's your strategy, we can count on then the timeline being the end of the year.
Well, that's our objective. As I said, it's ambitious, but it's doable, and we're going to do everything we can and at all levels of government to try and make that happen.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. I yield back.